Hi, my growth marketers. How are you guys doing today? So what we want to talk about today is a tutorial on a free tool that Kaydoh uses called Calendly. Anyone can tap into this, and what it is essentially can help automate your scheduling of your listing appointments, your meetings with your clients, a meeting with prospective leads, phone calls, things of that nature. But pretty much, how do you automate your scheduling so that you don't have to be available to go back and forth between emails on finding an appropriate time between yourself and the other person on the other end. Calendly is a service that can tap into your calendar and find available time slots that you designate that you're going to be available and give that and make that essentially exposed to anyone wanting to book a time. So for example, how does this work? Well, if you jump onto one of Kaydoh's landing pages, there's a button that says schedule a call. Well, this button, if I click on that, will take me to a private demo Calendly link, which I can pick and choose a time that is available and book that time on Kaydoh's calendar. If I was if I was a realtor interested in this service. Now going back here, how do you go about doing this? All you need to do is put in your email, hit the sign up button, and then it's going to ask you to authenticate. So we're going to do that. So you want to sign up using it recognizes a Gmail, so it's going to ask us to sign up with using Google. If you're on Outlook, then it'll take you through the Outlook process. But pretty much Calendly can connect to any major email provider. So the first thing I want to do is click on sign up with Google. It's going to ask me to choose which account. I'm currently just signed into this specific demo email. I'm going to hit that button. And then it's going to ask me to allow Calendly to get access to my calendar. And that is exactly what we want to do. Let Calendly get in. Click on allow and wait for that. Once you're done, you can actually customize your Calendly link. So you can call it, for me, I'm just going to call it Kaydoh Demo. Yours might be, for a realtor, might be a get home value, or a set or listing appointments, or something that might relate to your service. Or if you're someone in the auto business, you might want to set up schedule a viewing, right, or schedule an estimate type thing. So once you figure out what that custom URL want to be, you can just move on and click on continue. And here you can have it so that you can check on, one of the things that the Calendly is going to do is it's going to automatically check this specific email, which is the email I'm signed up on, and it's going to automatically book schedules on this email. So this is pretty much just a confirmation of what Calendly is going to do. That's exactly what we want to do, and we want to make sure there's no conflict, meaning if I already have a time slot taken by client A at 9 a.m. on Monday, Calendly is going to know that and block that out so that no one can schedule a time with you, and it's going to schedule a time afterwards or before. All right, so now here you get to decide how you want to set up the time slots that you're going to be available. So by standard, it's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Fridays. If you're not available on the weekends, then you want to make sure that's left unchecked. But if you are available, you can check that. Or perhaps you really want only automated schedulings to happen, maybe only in the mornings, and you want to reserve the evenings to be a little bit more flexible. You can certainly do that and control the times that you want Calendly to look into your calendar to see available slots. That's entirely up to you. For now, we're going to keep it default. And then you just want to answer some basic questions about what the type of business you're in. So we'll do sales and marketing for now. We'll hit finish. And that's about it. After just doing that, I'm ready to go. All of this on the right kind of just guides you through it. But for now, I'm going to close that. It creates 3 event types. So essentially, each of these are pretty much scheduling links. One is for 15 minutes, this one's for a 30-minute meeting, and this one's for a 60-minute meeting. So for now, if you want to configure it, you can go in and click on this little gear icon. For example, let's just see what happens when I click on the 15-minute one. I can edit it. And I can decide and add some additional questions. Maybe I want to pre-qualify this lead or this person before we book. For example, maybe I want to know what is it that they're seeking from me, so I can have a little bit more context when I do call this person back. So what you can do is here in the additional options, you can add additional questions. So you can add in maybe let's just keep it real estate for now. Perhaps you want to know what is your address? What is your home address? You're looking to get a home value report on, right? You can have a question like this, and then it could be a one answer line. For now, they're just going to answer it themselves, and you can make this required, meaning they can't book a time on your calendar until they answer this question. So perhaps I do that, and I click on apply, and then I can make that one of the first questions that pop up, and these stars here basically mean these are required. So these first three fields are required: their name, their email, and their home address. The second, third, and the fourth item here is optional, so they don't have to include that. But let's just say I'm satisfied with that. I'll hit save, and then I'm ready to go. Pretty much everything you can leave alone, and when you're ready, you can go back and you can view it, the link itself, by just copying this link, and then you can just open up a new tab here, and I'll just hit paste and go right into it. So then right away, it gives me this link, which essentially is tapping into my calendar. And because this is a brand new email, I'm pretty much available right now, and I can choose, and as a prospective buyer or seller or a lead, I can click on this and book a time on Kaydoh, put my name, my email. I can even add additional guests, additional people. So maybe I want to add my friends or family members that are going to come with me to this meeting or join this webinar. And then I can answer these questions accordingly. And when I'm ready, I just hit schedule an event. So let's just go through this one example here. I'll just say my name is James John. I'll just say I'm John. For now, we'll just say John at Kaydoh.com. And I want to invite Mary at Kaydoh.com. Let's just use that as an example for now. Let's say my address is 123 at Kaydoh Drive at San Jose, California. And I'm not going to answer this. This is not required. I'll go ahead and hit schedule an event. And what it's going to do is it's going to send the prospective person who just filled this out a confirmation email that they just booked the time. And then it's also going to send an email to the Kaydoh account that, hey, someone just booked something on your calendar. So if I go ahead and jump over to Kaydoh, I'm going to see on Kaydoh a brand new email that says it's from Kaydoh, right? And it's going to say, it's from Calendly, and it's going to say new event. And if I click on it, it'll tell me some details. It'll tell me James John is the one who booked the time. This is his email. He also invited Mary. This is during the time at 1:30 p.m. on a Monday, November 16. And then there are some questions that were answered, which is, we had a one required question, which was, what is your home address you're looking to get a home value report on? So I put in 123 Kaydoh. So this is how you can automate your scheduling by using Calendly completely for free. If you want to get an instant text message when you get one of these events because you're not always on your email, there is a way to do that. You can leverage a tool called Cloud HQ. It's a plugin on a Chrome plugin that will work really well and can send you a text message when specifically you get a email from Calendly. I go through this tutorial on another blog that I did. I can drop that link in below afterwards so that you guys can continue to leverage Calendly in multiple ways and really optimize. So over here at Kaydoh, when we do get demo events, not only do we get it in our emails, but we get a text message to our team so that we're really on top of these self-booking events, so that we're available and we do attend that. We never miss out on a scheduled meeting from Calendly. If you don't have SMS texting integrated, then there's a possibility that you might lose out on these new events. So just make sure you're aware of that. So with that said, you're pretty much ready to go. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. Let me know if you have any more things you'd like us to do tutorials on. We do have a step-by-step tutorial that will drop below here, so that if maybe you don't want to rewatch this video, but you want to read the steps, you can certainly do that as well. So with that said, you can always learn more about Kaydoh or about other marketing tips and hacks on Kaydoh.com and go through our blog and our marketing tips section. Thank you.